A woman convicted of killing her husband is hoping to get a second chance. A judge heard from more witnesses today from Kelley Cannon's new defense team. News Channel 5's Jennifer Reyes is outside the Birch building with the very latest. Jennifer?
Well, Vicki, we just learned today that it could be 60 days when we find out if Kelley Cannon will get a new trial, but you can bet her defense team did everything they could to make sure that happens. They talked to multiple witnesses today and even put a well-known attorney on the stand. Kelley Cannon was in court today, but she did not take the stand as many had expected. Her new attorneys changed their strategy last week. So once again, she just watched and listened as her new defense team questioned 4 new witnesses in an effort to get a new trial. One of those witnesses was an independent forensic consultant who talked about the victim's DNA that was found on her jeans.
Assuming that they are in fact the biological children of Mr. and Mrs. Cannon, then they would share alleles with both of them. If this were a mixture of their DNA on her clothing, it could also appear as a mixture of Mrs. Cannon and Mr. Cannon.
Cannon is currently serving a life sentence after being convicted of killing her husband, attorney James Cannon. It happened in June of 2008. A housekeeper found his body stuffed inside a closet at his Bowling Avenue home. He had been strangled to death and had bleach poured on him. Kelley Cannon's new defense team argues that she's not strong enough to have committed the crime, and her former attorney, Peter Stryans, did not do his job correctly.
I visited her personally 112 times. 79 of those were jail visits. And again, we spoke, I think, literally every day, whether she was incarcerated or when she was home.
During his questioning, he explained why Cannon chose not to speak during her murder trial.
If you had put her on the witness stand, did you have any idea what she would have said?
I really didn't at that point. I mean, we had worked on an outline of her direct that was not anything like that revelation.
And the judge made it very clear today that she did not want to hear any evidence that was presented in the first murder trial. So all she has to make that decision is information that was provided to her last week and today. So hopefully we'll learn from that soon. If not, it could be again up to 60 days before she decides if Kelley Cannon will get a new trial. Reporting live outside the Justice A. Birch building, I'm Jennifer Reyes, News Channel 5 HD.